What's up? What's up? What's up? Rick Paulton, and that is not Brewster, nor is it Bethany, because neither one of them had time for us tonight. That is Brian Immenizer, a.k.a. the South Jersey Jason, a.k.a. the handsome diner guy himself. How are you doing this evening, my friend?
I'm doing good. Thanks for inviting me on. I'm always happy to help out a good friend.
Right on. I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming in clutch with the pinch hit. And see, we got JP Cross in the house, Mama Swift in the house, Josh in the house. How are you guys doing? Josh from Facebook. Okay. So everybody's from YouTube, only one person from Facebook. Tonight, we are going to be talking about Silent Night, Deadly Night, and we will be giving away a signed copy of the Blu-ray for see that movie right? Where is it? Right there, somewhere over there. Secret Santa, directed and written by Adam Marcus. We're going to give away the poster is signed by almost the entire cast, including former guests of the show, Robert Kurtzman and Marcy. What's her last name? I can't remember her last name. His wife. It's not Kurtzman, but Robert Kurtzman, in case you don't know, is a special effects legend that has done special effects for Jason Goes to Hell. He's done special effects for every Kevin Smith movie ever. He's done special effects for Evil Dead movies, and his IMDb is insane. Yeah. He also gave Quentin Tarantino his first job because he hired him to write the screenplay for
From Dusk Till Dawn, right?
That's the one. Yeah. That's the one. And he's an absolute legend. So he definitely signed it. All right. So did you get? Yes, I did, JP. I got the poster. It's right here. I'll just do that. Got a poster for the Cine Nerds podcast right there.
Look at that.
You get one of these from JP Cross at cinenerdspodcast.com, probably, maybe. If not, definitely through their Facebook. And he will send you that signed by him and his co-host Ryan. I got like a bunch of JP Cross autographs. Got speaking of JP Cross, I got this. I got his new album. Well, he's on the album. He plays bass for A Killer's Confession. And I got into records. I got a record player and I listen to records now.
There you go.
Well, because I was buying horror records just because they look cool to display.
Oh, the artwork is incredible, yeah.
And they're great for signatures if you want to collect signatures. Mm-hmm. But I met Fabio Frizzi, who's the composer for all the Fulci films, and he sold me this acoustic record that he did through COVID with his guitarist. And he was like, "If you get this, man, you have to listen to it." And I went out and I said, "I promised him I'd listen to it." So I bought a record player. Now I actually listen to them. I don't just hang them on the wall. But I do have them hanging on the wall, too. I put the case in a frame and then hang them on the wall. I haven't gotten one for that yet. And then I put the records in a sleeve over by the record player. Mm-hmm. It's pretty sweet. So you seen anything cool besides the movie we're seeing tonight recently?
Well, I did go see Silent Night, Deadly Night last Thursday. I guess we'll talk about that in a little bit. I mean, I wasn't a fan of it. I know a lot of people loved it. To me, I don't know.
We'll get into it a little bit.
Other than that, no. I've just been catching up with some TV shows. So actually, I'm gonna go see not this weekend, but next weekend. I'm gonna go see the Anaconda.
I'm gonna go see it too. I'm gonna see it on Christmas.
Yeah, I'm debating.
Black in the house. Hey, Nicole. So we're giving away a copy of the Secret Santa Blu-ray with a poster signed by the whole cast. I just put your name into the contest, so if you win, I will get that out to you. But speaking of which, now we'll give it a couple more minutes just in case somebody else pops in that might want to enter the contest. But yeah, I'm kind of excited for Anaconda, man. It looks so stupid that I think
it's going to be a stupid, funny movie. I remember seeing Anaconda when it came out. I was a junior or senior in high school, and I remember back in the day, because I was a senior, because I remember I was coming back from being out of school for being sick, and every Tuesday I would go to West Coast Video and rent the new releases, and I had my setup where I could bootleg it on my own end.
The VCR.
Yeah. So I brought it in, and I was in media class, and we watched it in media, and for the time, I mean, it was a cool concept, but I thought the best part of the movie was John Boyd. Like,
oh yeah,
the character was my favorite part of the movie. My thing keeps falling off. So, when I saw that they were remaking it, I'm like, but with Paul Rudd and Jack Black, I'm like, what? And
I
then
know it's like
I saw the concept, like that's actually pretty funny. So just the whole scene with him running through the jungle with a dead boar attached to it. So yeah, I don't know. I got tickets for like that Saturday, but I might go Christmas Eve.
yeah. I like the original movie. It doesn't hold up well because the CGI. We
Yeah.
thought it was. It's like when we think about video games when we were a kid, like, oh, the graphics, how great they
Yeah.
are. And then you look at them today, it's like, wow, that looks horrible. So the same thing with Anaconda. When we seen that when it first came out, we're like, wow, this looks so cool. And now if you go back and watch it, not so good.
No.
Hey, Eileen, how you doing? I entered you into the contest too, just so you know. Swift says, let me see. What's up, everyone? Popping in to say hi and season's bleedings. I'm going to have to watch the replay because he's taking his niece to see the new Avatar film. You a fan of those Avatar films?
Not like a diehard fan. I just felt like Cameron just waited too darn long between the first and second one.
Yeah.
Second one was like longer than a Lord of the Rings movie, and I'll wait till the third one comes out, but I don't know. I do know, like, I guess they had the soft opening last night, and people were pissed because they didn't have the Avengers trailer playing with it, which they thought they were going to.
Oh man!
But Cameron just announced that he's going to be starting to work on the next Terminator movie. But he made it very clear Arnold won't be a part of it. Like, they're doing all new characters. So
I mean, Arnold's in his 70s.
Yeah, and by the time he comes out with the movie, it's going to be another 10 years. And so it'd be cool if it was like a direct sequel to part 2, kind of retcon everything and just close out the story. Give us. I mean, I don't think anything will be as good as Terminator 2, but you know what? Just close the story out.
Terminator 2 is probably the best sequel of all time, the best part 2.
In our generation, so
definitely in the discussion.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Got sidetracked, forgot. Okay, what were we talking about a minute ago? I don't know.
We were talking about Anaconda, the Secret Santa giveaway. If we watched anything cool.
Oh, so Anaconda. I didn't think that would work really as a comedy, but then I seen a trailer for it finally. I didn't, and I was just like, this looks like this is going to be really good.
And I'm happy they brought Steve Zahn into it too. Like, he's a great like character actor, like the side person. So yeah, I'm very interested. And for the new year, there's a couple of horror movies coming out in January. There's Primate. I've seen enough of that already. I'm probably going to go see it. Have you seen the previews for that?
I haven't, but I go to literally every horror movie. I've seen 70 horror films in the theater last year.
Holy crap! Yeah. I have the AMC movie pass, and I don't use it as much as I want to, but as long as I go to like twice a month, I'm okay. I get my money
totally
back.
worth it if you do.
But Primate, basically, it's about a monkey. He's a family pet. The family lives in Hawaii. The mom, I guess, rescued him, and so he has like his own house outside of the house, like a little caged area. He's very smart. He's friendly, but then something bites him overnight. And it kind of like a Rampage in a way, but the movie with The Rock, or The Rock, but he turns into a killer, and So, and then there's a new movie coming out called, like, I think something with Daisy Ridley. Have you seen the previews? It's like something happened to where a lot of people died, but then they get reanimated, and she's like,
I don't know this.
Yeah. I'll send you like the link to the IMDb profile. It looks pretty good. Right. And I'm debating if I want to go see the Bone Temple, because I wasn't too thrilled with
zombie dongs. They cut the zombie dong out of the movie.
Oh, they gave him a loincloth in this one, I believe.
Yeah, I know. That's upsetting. That's upsetting to this show. Zombie dongs have become a big part of this show somehow. It's been a thing. We were talking about how, like, in 2025, because we're going to do our year-end show with all the awards and everything, best actor, best film, best whatever. And we were talking about in 2025 how much male nudity has been in these horror movies. and it's just insane. So we got a category just for that.
Oh, there you go.
Tiki says somebody say Dombey Dog. Yeah, see. And back to our topic of best sequel. JP Cross says House 2. I've never seen it.
House 2 is a good one. I've only seen there's 4 in the series, but 2 is by far like my favorite.
Yeah.
I guess it's like a Wild West and the little caterpillar dog's cute. Oh, you know what I just finished watching? The Welcome to Derry. Have you watched that at all?
I watched that up until they show Pennywise. I haven't seen anything after that.
Okay. The last episode is phenomenal. Like,
that's what I'm hearing.
It's just so darn good, and there's so many different connections to other Stephen King movies.
I know, I love that.
And what I did was, because it's been a while since I've seen the first 2, so I rewatched it before the series started, so everything was fresh in my mind, and all the little Easter eggs. And the executive producer, Brad Caleb Kane, he's behind Crystal Lake. So
nice! I didn't know
they
that.
put this great of effort into Welcome to Derry, I think we'll be happy with Crystal Lake.
I think we're going to be. I think it's going to be like a smarter Friday the 13th, if that makes sense. Yeah. I think it's going to be it's going to take itself a lot more serious. It's going to have more emotion in the characters. It's going to be closer to part 1 and 2. Yeah, I think. Yeah, and after that, it just got bonkers, which I still love. But I think 1 was an excellent 1 and 2, especially part 1 was just a great movie. More than just just your generic slasher. I thought it was so much more than that, to me anyway.
Right. Yeah. Right.
So the way we're doing this giveaway is we got everybody's name in a wheel. Here's the wheel, and then I'm going to spin the wheel, and then whoever gets picked will not win. They will actually get removed, and the last man standing will win. And we'll do this randomly throughout the show. With the first one right now.
It's kind of mean in a way.
It's kind of glitching. It gives us more. All right, Ryan Dean will be taken off the wheel. He did not win. That means if your name is still
that's mean. They're applauding his demise.
I know. I don't like the applaud thing. I mean, I wish I could make you go boo, but
yeah.
Let's see. StreamYard added some things where you can make sound. See, I can do that. But see, they got all these cool things now. They got that. They got drum roll. Longs.
You don't have a womp womp womp.
No, they don't have that. They're gonna laugh. That's all of them. For they doubled the price, and I guess for double the price, that's what you get. It's not worth it. If I was smarter, I would do there's a version of something like this where you could just do it yourself without paying people. Okay. This is $50 a month. It was $20. But for idiots like me that don't know technology, it helps.
No, but though, you've come a long way, though.
I have. Look at my fancy. I got my board.
I know. You're just if I didn't know who you are, I think you were a professional.
Right. Right above your head is a QR code that'll take you to our merchandise website. We got one of those. We sell merch.
Good. How's that going? You doing good in the merch?
I did the first month. Okay. But, once everybody gets a T-shirt, people are buying a bunch of them, but we'll come up with some new ideas. The more I get where I can edit stuff, and I'm getting a little bit better on that, I can make other T-shirts. I have the AI thing trying to help me a little bit.
Okay.
And that sort of works sometimes, at least for the font and the words and stuff. Because I think the coolest shirts are the shirts where they're old school 90s wrestling shirts where it's black and just really plain and to the point, like the 316 shirt, the NWO shirt, like the 94, 95 shirts where it's a big face of whoever you were watching.
Right, yeah.
I don't want to be wearing a dude's face on my shirt. Speaking of dude's faces, though, I do have a shirt with Tiki's face on it. It's this big, and that's fucking hilarious. But other than that, though, that's a cartoon anyway. It's not like a picture. So, were you a fan of the 1984 Silent Night, Deadly Night?
Yeah. I mean, and I didn't discover that until my teenage years. Because when I was young, my mom would take me to the movies theater. As we all know, the box art is what sells you.
Right.
And just that cool image of Santa with the axe out of the chimney. So when I saw it, I was like, oh man, this is cool, you know? And then as I got older, I learned more about the history of the film. Like it came out a week before Nightmare on Elm Street, and it was out within a week because of the parents picketing. And also
it was beating Nightmare on Elm Street originally in
yeah,
sale.
well, yeah, but shortly after it was out, and you know,
pulled, yeah.
He got pulled, and you know, it didn't help with Siskel and Ebert with their reviews and everything.
Those guys don't like anything good.
Nah, yeah. So, there was a documentary that I watched that Stars produced. It was called "Going to Pieces: The Rise and Fall of the Slashers." It's actually
interesting.
It's very good. It's hard to find, but there is a book that they had written, a companion book. So I've seen the documentary like twice, 2 or 3 times, but it went into pretty good detail with that whole, debacle that was. And then, I had all the movies on VHS because I would go to Suncoast Pictures, and I worked at Sam Goody, and they were owned by the same company, so I would get a discount.
Oh, hell
so
yeah.
I got my whole Silent Night, Deadly Night collection. Like part 2, I like part 2, but like I just fast forward until he escapes from the mental, because basically it's just a recap of Silent Night, But Dave Brown and I reviewed it. That was like one of maybe the first movies that we reviewed way back when. And if you go back when he was working at Ira's Toy Store, they got away with all that licensing. They had G.I. Joes and the My Little Ponies. Like, how the heck did they get away with that,
Yeah, I guess they didn't care, man. That was
Speaking of Silent Deadly Night, I actually got this like 2 years ago. This came out on hardback.
Oh,
and
cool.
It actually tells a lot more, like Billy, a lot more backstory into Billy when he's in the orphanage. Right. And it goes into a lot more detail, like throughout the book. Like there's more character development. So I actually have it, I think it's autographed too. But the same guy who did this also did the companion to My Bloody Valentine.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. So
Kylie
very
says
good.
Her favorite shirts right now are her Horrorcraft shirt and her Whole Damn Enchilada shirt. Appreciate that. Kylie, just so you know, we entered you into the contest too. So just real quick, we'll get rid of another person and then we'll continue this conversation.
I hope it's not Kylie.
It's not Kylie. That would be unfortunate. Let's see. It's spinning better this time. It like glitched a little bit the first time. The person that did not win is he is out of here. Ignore the applause. We are not celebrating your loss.
But I'm actually no, not that it's like a coincidence, but I was planning on watching Silent Night, Deadly Night tonight. So
cool.
Yes, I got it on Blu-ray, and I haven't opened that one up yet. So I'm gonna crack it open, make a good cup of coffee, and cheer on Billy.
Yeah, well, you know what? I unlike you, I really like the sequel. I mean, whatever, not sequel, requel, whatever you want to call it, remake. I thought
reimagining,
yeah. I thought they did a really good job. Did you know that the director also directed Sweet Vengeance, the Friday the 13th gimmick thing? Yeah. And I didn't know that. Like I learned something. Like when you told me that, I did not know that at all. I didn't either. I just found that out.
Yeah. I like that they kept the plot. Like when he went and visited the grandfather, the nursing home. They kept the killer Santa. I like the little twist to it. I like that. What I didn't like, I felt like I was watching a Venom Christmas special.
Oh yeah, the way he kept talking like Eddie Brock.
Yes. I liked. I mean, I that's what killed it for me. I don't know. It was kind of like a Dexter meets Silent Night, Deadly Night. The kills were fun. I liked when he focused on who he was going to kill. It had that comic book type.
Yeah.
Thing,
it felt like a comic book movie.
you were sympathetic to him. I mean, you were, you know, in the original movie too, to a degree. I kind of had a feeling as soon as they introduced the one cop, I had a feeling he was up to no good.
Oh, absolutely. That was a
yeah.
total giveaway there.
But the whole Nazi part, I was like, yeah, get it.
dude, killing like 800 Nazis in a matter of minutes, nothing wrong with that at all.
Not at all.
Not
it's
at
just
all.
like this. I mean, like when she was like, I wish, like, what did she say? Like, have a merry white Christmas. I was like, oh no, you know, I was like, that's messed up, but they all got theirs in the end. And
they
like,
all got theirs in the
and
end.
when she was on the snowmobile, like that whole recreation, I like the garbage day, you know, that homage. Mm-hmm. The fact that he had his X-Acto knife, like in the original, he
works for Ira's toy store.
Still. Well, yeah. But I think it was called Ida in this one. I think it was Ida after his wife. Yeah. So yeah, it had a cool. I mean, it was. I mean, they tried remaking it before, and they just called it Silent Night with the Santa with the blowtorch.
Yeah, I heard that was horrible.
It was horrible. Like Malcolm McDowell couldn't even save that garbage. But yeah, you know, it was good. You know, it is what it is. I just don't see how people were praising it. How it was such a great movie. It's certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm like, what? So, but you know, it's better. I mean, to me, it was better than what's that crap that I saw? Monkey Shines. That crap movie.
Monkey? You mean The Monkey?
Oh, The Monkey. I'm sorry, The Monkey.
Dude,
Monkey
you didn't
Shines.
like The Monkey?
No.
That's my favorite movie of the year, I think.
And I'm a big Stephen King fan, but I just didn't like it.
Stephen King, Osgood Perkins, and James Wan all involved in it. And I was like, oh, this has got to be
And
good.
I like Osgood Perkins. You know, I do like him. And it's so
like
cool.
Keeper?
Like, who?
Keeper. Did you see Keeper?
I did not see Keeper. So that's on my list.
It's probably the best out of the three, to be honest with you.
It was better than Longlegs? Long Legs? Yeah.
I think Longlegs is the worst out of the three myself. I don't know.
I
like all of them though.
Yeah.
I did like all of them. My favorite movie of the year is The Ugly Stepsister, actually.
You know, I started watching that and I just couldn't get into it, but it got nominated for an something recently.
It's gonna be it's the short list for Oscars. It's not an official,
which is incredible. You know, like it's cool.
It should be nominated for Oscars for makeup, for the writing and direct. I mean, for all kinds of stuff. It really should.
You know what I'm also interested in seeing, because it's got a pretty cool vibe to it, is The Bride.
The Bride looks really cool.
Yeah. It looks. I like how it's set like in the 20s with the gangsters. And at first I was like, but seeing the trailer, I was like, okay, I can get into it. I loved Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. Beautiful movie.
Well, they released the Golden Globe nominations, and that got 7 nominations, as well as Sinners got 7 nominations.
Sinners was great. The soundtrack alone, I love. For
sure. A friend of mine was in there at the end. The big guy that was with what's his name, playing the music, the blues.
Get Out, really?
Yeah. I've been following this guy since he was like 10 years old, man. I talk to him on Facebook all the time. Big wrestling fan, big music.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's won Grammys and stuff. But he came.
Nice.
When I started talking to him, he was playing guitars on like TV shows. Like he was like nothing yet, and then like he just he's awesome. He's like in his 20s. He's a younger dude, but he's been doing it for like 15 years now.
Nice.
But yeah, he's a great dude, real fun dude. I'm real big Jim Cornette fan. That's how we get along with that. But yeah, so they nominated that for 7 Golden Globes, Sinners for 7 Golden Globes, and that's a precursor of what the Oscars are going to have. So I think this year Oscars not going to be able to ignore horror. Between those,
and you know the Oscars are going to be on YouTube this year. Did you read that?
No, not this year. They're going to YouTube in 2029.
Oh, 2029. Oh, okay.
After their contract went out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which, I mean,
I haven't watched an award show. I haven't watched an award show, and I can tell you how long. It's just.
Oh, I'm not going to watch it. Yeah. I'm going to watch the next day to see who won. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to watch it. Tiki says Sinners is about to clean
Absolutely.
house.
I feel
It's a tough competition with Frankenstein, though. It really does. And on that note, we're gonna get rid of two people real quick. We'll get rid of two people before we get too sidetracked. Josh, the first one to comment every week, is officially out of here.
Oh, sorry, Josh.
Yeah. He won something recently. I think he won an autographed hockey mask or some shit. I don't remember, but he won something. And unfortunately, Kylie's out of here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kylie. I was rooting for you.
Yeah, me too. All right, so we're down to like 10 left. But we will get that going again soon. But I think Frankenstein might be the real winner in Oscar. I think it's nominated for Best Director, not for Oscar yet, but again, these are foreshadowed Oscars. Best Director, Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor, Best Cinematography. Weapons got nominated for something with Sinners and
Weapons. I've watched Weapons twice. I would have to say it's probably one of my favorite movies of the year.
Right on. Mama Swift liked Frankenstein better than Sinners. How about this? I liked Sinners better. Frankenstein's a better movie, if that makes sense. Like, if you sit back and look at what Oscar's going to be looking at, I think they're going to fall in love with Frankenstein.
I think they should. I mean, what I said, like you said, the music was just ridiculous. I love the music. To me, it was like it kind of reminded me of From Dusk Till Dawn, that long build up.
Yeah.
But it was well worth it. And what was it, Michael B. Jordan playing both roles? Was that who it was? Yeah. Like, I mean,
and they were clearly two different people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It wasn't just one dude with two sets of lines,
And I love just like the ending where it flashed forward. Like that was just a cool way to cap off the movie.
Yeah. I really liked it. Tiki does not like Weapons. He says it's hot garbage. I disagree. JP was not a fan of Weapons, but JP likes really bad. They both, as a matter of fact, they like really bad movies. But they're big like trauma nerds and just like,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of trauma, I finally watched the new Toxic Avenger.
Okay, I was gonna go there. What'd you think of that? It's okay. We don't got anybody from that coming on.
Classic, big, throwback to like, the original Toxic Avenger. I liked what's his face? I can't think of his name.
The little guy.
Yeah,
Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage. Thank you. Like, you felt so bad for his character, and the kills were fun. Kevin Bacon's just great in those roles,
Absolutely.
It's just like, it just amazes me. He'll do something like that, but the son bitch won't do a freaking horror convention and be like, yes, I was Jack in Friday the 13th.
He's so far removed from Friday the 13th that when he had his cameo in the Guardians of the Galaxy thing, he said something about being in the movie with Jason Voorhees, and he wasn't.
Well, he kind of was, because
he kind of was, because Artie, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
Let's see. Megan says, I thought the new Toxic Avenger was pretty decent. I did as well at first. I took two of my sons to the movie. They absolutely loved it. They had a great time. Ricky went, and he just was loving everything about it. That's right up his alley. He wants to see kills and blood and gore. He doesn't want to see a serious movie. He doesn't, none of that. That's not his gig. He doesn't like that. So everybody was having a great time. Everybody loved it. I went home, and Tiki, who's the biggest Toxic Avenger fan I've ever met, right? So I wanted to get him on to do the review of the movie. So while I'm waiting for him to get on, because I wanted to do it right away, so I have things fresh in my head, but he couldn't come on right away. So to kill the time leading up to him coming on, I decided to rewatch the first one. After rewatching the first one, I felt a lot like Tiki. Tiki hated the new movie.
Right.
And he texted me right away. He's like, yeah, this is garbage. I can't wait to just destroy this movie. And I'm like, what did you watch? Because I loved it. Then I watched the original again, and I'm like, they bastardized the shit out of this movie. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, yeah, it just the fact that the special effects for like $3.95 in the original movie was better than what we had with a however million dollar budget was baffling to me. And that really took a lot of the original love I had for the movie. Jared Haggerty, Halloween Haunts 365 in the house. He says, what are we doing? We are giving away a Secret Santa Blu-ray and autograph poster, and we'll get rid of 2 more people now. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not on the screen. I made it back in time before the things finished spinning. Gina did not win. And this other person did not win, whoever this might be. Paula did not win. So we are down to Megan, Fleming Hodgson. He's a recent follower. I don't know him. Ethan, Eileen, the lady in black, and JP Cross. And we'll do it one more time, and then we'll come back. Oh, I got to be over here to do the remove thing. So, all right, this Fleming character that I don't know is a recent follower, and we appreciate the follow. Did not win.
Yeah, the horror convention that I attend throughout the year, NJ HorrorCon, they're actually they've announced some of the cast members from the original Toxic Avenger, so that's getting a lot of big hype right now.
Well, they actually have Mitch, the Toxic Avenger. His name escapes me. His first name's Mitch, but he wasn't at ours that we had here because Tiki's best friend Zach did the Ohio Terracon, and for Tiki's birthday, he booked the entire Toxic Avenger cast for this convention. Oh, wow. It was the first time that most of them had even done a convention.
Oh, wow.
Absolute first time they were all together. So they were all there except for Toxie. Toxie before he transforms was there.
Oh, yeah, Melvin.
Yeah, Melvin was
Yeah, Melvin's going to be at this one. He was,
right.
I think,
and it was really cool hanging out with those guys, and they're all awesome people, but he unfortunately didn't get to meet Toxie himself, so he's going to send he's got this cool, I think it's a Japanese one sheet of the movie signed by everybody, and we did a screening of the movie there with the cast. It was real fun, and then it was one of the coolest cons he had. Let's see, this border decoration sucks. Yeah,
coming from the Grinch himself.
Yeah, I went to a Christmas haunt in Chicago. That was awesome.
All right.
Basement of the Dead, man. It was one of the coolest haunts I've ever been to. It was a 20-something minute walkthrough with so many actors. It was like just stacked on actors, and everybody was really cool. And it was like -8 degrees outside.
That's awesome. Yeah, we had a fun time at the Blairstown Diner this past Saturday with photos with Santa. Yeah, it was. It's really weird. This is my third non-Friday 13th event, just for having me out, and I'm bringing a crowd. You know? Yeah, I had people. I had Rhode Island, which is a good 6 hours away, maybe. Syracuse, New York, actually. And the ones from Syracuse, they had came down back in September, and I renewed their wedding vows, and they came down just for this. And I had a pretty good turnout. It was a 4-hour event, and we had one quiet moment, but for the majority of it, very busy. Well, thank you, Jared. I try to keep the name and the brand still alive, but. The next time I'll be down there will be February for the first of 3 Friday the 13th in 2026.
I'm coming up for one of those. I don't know which one, but I'm coming up for one of those because anytime you can go to Blairstown, it's a pilgrimage. It's awesome.
Yeah, the camp is doing in March a viewing, it's just not a tour, just a viewing of the movie. Like in the by the fireplace, inside the. I
watched the movie there last year.
Yeah, Yeah, tickets are only like I think it was like $97, so I might do it. Because I have yet to do that part, watching the movie at camp.
They weren't showing it when you were there.
I didn't do the nighttime tours. I've only done like
either.
They did it like but
they just had it running on a loop.
They had it running, but I want to be more intimate. Like either they play it on the lake, but this one's kind of cool. You bring your blanket and you're snuggled up. Yeah.
Well, when they were showing it when I was there, twice when I was there, I think I'm pretty sure they showed it both times actually, but it was too early in the day, so they got it on a projector, so it doesn't show up well,
right?
Because of the sun.
Yeah.
So it would be awesome to see later on in the day for sure.
Yeah.
Right on. All right, let's get rid of another guy here, so we can keep going with what we got going on here. Oh, the thing froze. There we go. All right.
Oh,
it's Ethan. Ethan's out of here.
Oh.
All right, so we're down to 5. Who before? We're about to be on our final 4.
Oh no!
Oh, Eileen
Megan
is out of here. She made it to the final 4. I hope she watched the movie on Tubi, like I recommended to her.
So getting back to the Silent Night Deadly Night franchise, have you ever watched The Toy Maker Part 5?
I've only watched the first one, and
okay.
I've seen the second one before, but it's been a long time.
After Part 3, they stray away from the Billy storyline because Part 2 and Part 3, it's the little brother, but it's Bill Moseley who plays the brother in Part 3, and he's got his brain exposed with like a dome over it because of what happened in Part 2, and he's like psychically connected to the blind girl, or I don't know. But Part 4 was about like a coven of witches. I just remember the beginning because Clint Howard has a small bit in it. But Part 5, it's funny because it's called The Toy Maker, and Mickey Rooney plays the evil toy maker. And it's just so funny because this is how hard he was up for money. Because he was, when the original like Silent Night Deadly Night came out, he was saying how blasphemous this is, and he's the evil toy maker in Part 5.
That's awesome. Do you listen to the Chainsaw Girls podcast?
No, I don't even know who they are.
Check it out. You know who they are, but you might not know them from their podcast. It's Allison Kay, the professional wrestler, NWA World Champion. She was
I know the name. Yes. Okay.
And the Bunny. You know the Bunny from AEW?
I don't watch AEW.
I don't either, but they had a tag team called the Butcher and the Blade, and she was their valet.
Okay.
And she was Laura something or other. I don't remember her last name, but she was also in TNA for a while. Dude,
okay.
Smoking hot, dude. Like unbelievably smoking hot. But they're really into horror. My friend Greg Iron, who does he's a professional wrestler. He with cerebral palsy. He came on the show once, and he had recommended him on his podcast, and I was like, I'm always looking for new horror podcasts. And it's really good. They talk very little wrestling, but once in a while they slip some wrestling talk in too. And they'll use like wrestling slang a lot. They'll say gimmick and he sold that,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Speaking of wrestling, real quick off topic, did you watch the John Cena?
I did.
Yeah. What'd you think? Do you think he should have lost? Or do you think he should have won?
You gotta lose. You're just supposed to lose on the way
Everyone loses, yeah. But do you think it should have been to? Do you think it should have been to Gunther though?
I think losing to Gunther does something for Gunther because Gunther retired Goldberg, now retired him,
and then he went on Raw and he went on Raw and was smacked on. I was like, yes, that's great. He's a great wrestler, and
he's really good.
I mean, he had a great resume before he got into WWE, and the fact that how he got himself in such good shape, says miles.
Dude, that's insane. Like like when he became sort of famous, he was chubby. He wasn't really fat.
Walter,
if you go back even before that, I'm sure you've seen the picture of him with the green hair.
Yes.
Well, he was a tubby little fucker.
Yeah.
So it's crazy that he got in that good of shape. Let's see, we got some stuff there. Gotta look up this podcast. Yeah, you do. It's really good. They're on YouTube too, so they got the video version of it as well. And let's see. John Cena retiring hurts more than my divorce.
It was. I remember when he debuted. Like against Kurt Angle, and at the time I was managing a gym, and I remember there was this couple that would come in, and they were big wrestling fans. They're like, "You gotta see this kind of like rebranded character. He's like Vanilla Ice, but he's so funny."
Yeah.
Like, his Dr. Thumbnail, his stuff was just great. And like I was watching on TikTok, and someone put like a video together of like all his stuff he said, and I'm like, yeah, you can't say that on TV anymore.
No,
yeah.
definitely not. Jeff is loving this. You've got a new fan. Awesome. And let's see. Cena will be an ambassador now. Of course, yeah, he'll always be affiliated for sure. And Gunther, the rebirth of a true heel. Yes, yeah, he is. He reminds me of those old 50s and 60s heels like Killer Kowalski or Gene Kiniski, or somebody like that. And he could actually wrestle. Fritz Von Erich, but before, the 80s, when he was still like that tall, lanky badass.
I'm just pissed off, and I haven't watched a pay-per-view since WrestleMania, but now that it's on ESPN, I think that's the stupidest thing. It's all about the money.
Hulu Live?
Not anymore, no.
You know somebody that does.
Why? You?
Because if you know somebody that does, you could watch it through there.
Oh, the ESPN app, right? Or through
it's just included with Hulu Live, all the WWE pay-per-views.
Get out, really? I used to have
app.
No, I used to have the Hulu Live, but it's just so much money.
Yeah, I know. That's why I cut it out. But if you're using somebody else's, you have to log on your phone and then cast from your phone.
Okay.
If you log in actually on the TV or the PlayStation or something like that, it counts that as like you using an extra device, which can get your buddy's account banned. What are you sipping on there, pal?
Water.
Oh, water. Looks like a wine bottle, man.
Oh, no, it's actually my Novi Bosco thing I got. Yeah. I used to watch wrestling. I think I stopped really watching it before COVID, I could watch the highlights on TikTok. They play like the darn matches right on TikTok. But my crush has always been is Liv Morgan. Plus she's Jersey, she's a Jersey girl. So,
right on, yeah. I know that. Right on.
Die Hard, yes, that's a great Christmas movie.
Gotta get ready for the last show of the year. Die Hard, Merry Christmas. It's a great Christmas film on the Dive on Rumble. If you don't have Rumble, download Rumble and follow the Dive. You have Rumble?
No,
I only have it because of him.
What's Rumble?
Rumble is like, oh my god, it's like the most right wing leaning YouTube thing in history.
Okay.
I only have it to follow him, but whenever I put it on, it has like all these advertisements for the most right wing stuff ever. But the reason he's on it is because they don't censor literally anything.
Oh, okay.
You can do and say whatever. You're not getting banned. You're not getting kicked off.
Jack Frost is a good one. Sorry to cut you off. Yeah.
But, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's doing Jack Frost on his show tonight, Senators Podcast on YouTube. Yeah, but they won't kick you off no matter what you say. And Charles can say some crazy shit sometimes, so he's probably good news for him. But it's definitely like, even though him and I usually don't agree on politics, I like hearing him talk about it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It
does. He is more right-wing leaning than me, but he's not a super right-wing nut either.
Yeah, I'm a right-winger, but I'm mild.
Yeah. But some of those people on Rumble.
Okay, yeah.
All right, let me add this back in and get to this. Oh, not the lady in black. Oh no! We're down to 3. We got JP Cross, Mama Swift, and Megan in the house. We're just gonna go ahead and wipe this out since there's only 2 more. The cheapest person to ship to. Oh, actually, no, this isn't coming from my house, so it'll have to ship anyway because Adam Marcus is shipping it. I was going to say I could just run it down to JP's house. All right, we got Megan and Mama Swift. Who will be the victor? Megan wins.
No.
No, yeah. Oh no, Megan loses.
You got her hopes up. You got her hopes up.
False alarm. You did not win. Mama Swift won.
You don't have like a runner-up prize for the poor girl?
No, I got nothing. I got something I got to send her anyways, so I'll put a little something extra in that. She won CJ Graham 8x10.
Nice.
I got to get that in the mail. Since I delayed on that, I'll put a little something extra in there for her. I do have something extra that I think she would definitely dig. I got awesome 8x10 of A Killer's Confession. She's a big A Killer's Confession fan. Signed by that iteration of the band from that time, which was like 20 guitarists ago. So she will definitely like that. So Mama Swift, I'll get your address and I will send that over to you. I'll get that address to Adam Marcus and get that sent to you.
Speaking of Adam,
and JP said he would have donated it had he won.
I know he put out a update with you're not a backer of the documentary, are you?
Yeah, I'm on.
Oh, you are. Has he? I haven't seen anything recently, like when they're shipping them out. Have you heard anything?
I have not. I did. I see. Brian had her back. Brian was paying attention. So no, I know they're coming soon. Do you know who Michael Felsher is?
That's the director, right? Or
he's the director, yeah. But he's also, speaking of horror podcasts, what is the name of his podcast? Oh my god. The Spooky Picture Show podcast. It's a really cool podcast. If you haven't listened to it, it's Michael Felsher, Chris McGibbon. It used to have Bracky, the guy that wrote the book, the Friday book that you have, and somebody, Kevin Ellis, who's been on the show with us. And the one guy left, and he was replaced by, there's two girls that do it now. And it's a really good podcast. It's much more serious than ours. We steal a lot of shit from them. Yeah, we steal a lot of their bits and pretend they're our own. No, we give them credit for when we do steal them. But Michael Felsher, he has literally done behind the scenes and documentaries on almost every Blu-ray you have.
Okay.
He's been doing this forever. You'll be watching it and you'll like hear his voice and you're like, I know that guy.
Oh, cool.
He's really, really cool dude. And he's the director of the project, and he has a Red Shirt Pictures, which put out the Trick or Treat 4K last year.
Oh, okay.
You were able to get one of those.
Yeah.
That shit sold out in like a matter of minutes.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like then there was the basic one that that lasted a little longer. But yeah, dude's really good at what he does, so I know it's gonna be amazing. I've seen part of it because Adam was in town for some comic convention and he was showing part of it. So we went up to see him. And so I seen about 20 minutes of it. And it looks really cool. And this dude, you want to get the special edition. If you're a backer, you are already in on that, right?
Yeah.
See, I didn't order a Blu-ray. I ordered a T-shirt, and some other stuff. Like I got Ricky's name in the movie.
Nice.
Because I thought he would think that was pretty cool since Adam Marcus was a close personal friend of his.
Yeah, I ordered that. Man, gosh, it's been 5 years now.
Well, yeah, and it's been delayed, like crazy. We know that.
And everything.
A lot of stuff's happened, but it's 100% complete. It's been ready. They're just producing the Blu-rays. They should be out really soon. I'm here in January.
Oh, okay.
So
I remember. This is how long.
You'll get yours before they go on sale, though.
Oh yeah, I remember when I was putting this video together for this young boy who had autism, and I think I told you the story, but real long story short.
Stop telling you when we steal shit. Not that it goes.
His mom I had met him at an event I was doing. Actually, it was a San Jason event I was doing where I lived, and his mom had reached out to me and said, his birthday's coming up in February. He doesn't have a lot of friends. I think it'd be really cool if you could send him a birthday card. I said, I got you one better, So what ended up just getting a couple people in the Friday community
Oh,
to do a
sweet.
video. I reached out to Adam Marcus because I needed a finale. So
Yeah.
I had a lot of the fan film directors. I had a lot of my cosplayer friends. I had Ron Sloan was he was like the intro of the celebrity portion. I was back and forth with Ari, playing tag, like
Yeah, I
phone
know
tag.
Ari is.
Yeah. So I said, let me reach out to Adam, and they were actually filming that day. So I had the cast, like the cast and the behind the scenes crew. They all sang "Happy Birthday" to him, and that was my
Oh, dude, that's great.
yeah. So that's actually 5 years this February.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, no, Adam's the best, man. He's a really good dude.
He
And,
is.
yeah, I absolutely love him. Ricky loves him. He tells people that he's friends with the director from Jason Goes to Hell, which is one of his favorite movies. His favorite in the series, unfortunately, is Part 8, which is my least.
Ricky likes Part 8, really?
Yeah, I don't know why, but he likes it.
I'm surprised it's not Jason Goes to Hell because Adam is his personal
That's
close
up
friend.
there. That's up there. He likes. Yeah,
Speaking of that, real quick. So I'm about to leave all these Friday groups on Facebook because they're just getting so nonsense with these AI created topics. Someone wrote they shared an image of Part 7 saying this is my favorite look of Jason. Yeah, it's awesome. Some guy goes, yeah, it's my favorite look, but I don't like the axe chop in the head and the sawed off part of the hockey. And I'm like, but that's progression, and at least there's somewhat continuity in the way it looks.
You know what's so funny to me about the Friday thing is everybody says how it's got the worst continuity. No, it's there, dude. It's there in the way the hockey mask. I mean, the piece is missing on the wrong side. Big deal. You're nitpicking now, but I mean, they left him on the bottom of the lake. Next time you see him in the next movie, he's still on the bottom of the lake. He comes out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but come on, he regenerated his clothes from Part 7 to Part 8.
It can't be perfect now, but there is things. There's way more continuity in that than there is in Halloween, than there is in Texas Chainsaw, than there is in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
I mean, they're slashers. They don't have to be perfect.
Nah.
Like the Death Curse Society, they were reviewing Silent Night, Deadly Night, and they did a comparison with the original, and they were talking about how the original, the writing was bad, and this, that, and the other thing. And I'm like, 80s slasher doesn't need good writing.
No.
It don't.
It was bad, but you got to look past that.
Way.
Yeah, and you got to look past that. Like when I watch it, even though it's not it's a fun horror film, but for me, besides people getting killed, it brings back the memories of my Christmas growing up. How it's total Christmas is not. I feel bad for the kids of this generation not experiencing what we had, as far as how Christmas was just this magical time of the year. And even though it was commercial back then, it's way more commercial now. It just doesn't have that same feeling.
Right.
I miss getting the JCPenney's Christmas catalog and circling everything that I wanted. Another thing is the sitcoms. They used to do the holiday specials.
Right, and we don't really have those anymore because we watch everything through streaming whenever the hell we watch it, and they know you're not really watching it on that day anyway, so there's no need for a Christmas episode as much as it used to be. Let's see, and not as consistent as the Chuck.
Oh God, yeah,
he's right.
I can't stand that franchise.
Gee, that's JP's favorite. Tiki says we hate continuity around here. And I miss the Toys R Us book.
Yes, the Toys R Us books. Yeah. I never got that growing up. I would see it at a friend's house. My mom worked at JCPenney, so that's one of the reasons we got the catalog. And the cool part was, though, she worked in the catalog department, so she would get first dibs on any of the return toys and get them for me. So that's one of the many reasons I was spoiled and had all the cool toys.
Jenny says, did she see that T4 is in the works? Yeah, we were talking about that at the top of the show. Brian says, yes, it's a thing. He heard James Cameron's going to direct it. So not a hoax.
No, I've seen it, a couple of articles. like I said, like it's going to be a long time before we see that on the big screen, given his, Avatar.
His track record with Avatar, and he still has 2 more Avatar movies to make.
What? I thought this was the last one.
I heard there was 5.
Oh God!
You know what's funny? That's the thing I wanted to touch back on way earlier when I was like, what was I talking about? Avatar, when it came out, was like the coolest new 3D thing ever, and it was so awesome. But I think that was the end of watching these 2.5-hour movies. Like, I have not, I think, since then wanted to do that. Like, I want an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. Let me the hell out of there.
Yeah, it's like like I remember when I went to go see Terrifier 2. I didn't know how long that son bitch was until I got there, and I'm looking, I'm like, what? I was like, this is not a Marvel movie. But Avatar, yeah, it broke a lot of ground the way a cool movie could be, like a movie of that caliber. Like it ushered in the 3D TV because that's how you had to watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think because he waited so long between the first one and the second one, people forgot about it. Like I miss the old Jim Cameron doing like The Abyss, True Lies, T2, Aliens, Piranha, yeah, like give it up with his damn Avatar shit.
That was a joke. I do like the movie, but it's not classic James Cameron, that's for sure.
Hey, we all start somewhere. So.
It's no Titanic.
Yeah.
Right on. All right, man. So we've been going about an hour, and we're going to get out of here because we usually go about an hour. But thank you so much, man, for saving my ass tonight.
Anytime.
And because talking for an hour by myself to myself would not have been fun.
Right.
We're a much shorter show. Next week is Christmas. We are not going to be on for Christmas, but we did do a pre-recorded Frankenstein review with the girls from you're the Horror Shed podcast, or used to be Horror Craft podcast.
Not used to be, kind of like in hiatus.
Been a hiatus for years, God damn it!
Talk to Jared.
Or the third channel, get one of those going. I mean,
well, Jared and I, we were gonna start up, like we were talking about starting up, and we were gonna do like the true crime on location. I'm not too far away from where Superfly Jimmy Snuka killed his girlfriend.
Oh wow, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's not there anymore. It's now a Home Depot. But
he's in front of the Home Depot with the Mexican guys, man. All right.
I mean, but yeah, he's it's okay because he's doing well with his Halloween Haunts 360. The guy's busy, he's doing really good. So
Bethany says it's Brewster's fault, and Brewster says probably.
So eventually we'll get back. Dave's busy. His work is keeping him busy, which is good, So who knows?
Speaking of Dave Brown and South Jersey Jason, go back in our archives, man. We did, I think, the coolest episode ever for the new Friday the 13th series, Crystal Lake.
Oh, yeah.
All the inside information we had, the run sheets from the show, and just groundbreaking, news-breaking stuff that we had going on that show. It was so.
It's like you heard it first.
Right. I mean, we did it first. We did it first.
Yeah.
We broke news. We don't do that often here.
I can't wait to see the TV show, and I can be like Leonardo DiCaprio Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I do that. Yeah, we were there. That was so fun.
Yeah.
But back to your thinking about the true crime thing, you could come out here to Cleveland, hang out here, you and Jared, and we could do something around here. But we could go to. We had a serial killer on the east side. There's a lot of serial killers near here.
Oh, really?
The guy. We also had that guy that locked those 3 girls in his basement for like 10 years.
Yeah. And wasn't that the guy that found him, like, was going to McDonald's or something? Was it?
Yeah,
was that the one?
Yeah, giveaway. Yep. I probably could find that dude. Get him to talk to you.
Rick, tell me you remember the 3-season Friday 13th series from back in the day. I got it on DVD.
I know about it. I have never watched it, and
they're all on YouTube.
I'm definitely interested in it.
Yeah.
But so then we got this other guy on the east side that was like burying bodies in his basement, crackheads and shit. next to a sausage shop, so they thought that the nasty smell was coming from the sausage.
Oh my gosh.
That was a big thing. Yeah, it was like fucking 50 girls. Not too far from here, 20 minutes. Jeffrey Dahmer's house. Can take you there. Take you to Jeffrey Dahmer's house.
Really? I did not know that. Is it the original structure?
Yeah, no, it's still there. Bath Township, right around the corner from LeBron's place. I'll take you to LeBron's place. You can see his place and then see the place Dahmer grew up.
Interesting.
Yep. Tiki, we ate ribs with this dude. That's what the dude said on the news about the guy. Yeah, we ate ribs with this.
Nice.
Dead giveaway. When a little white girl runs into a black man's arms, dead giveaway. Oh. That was so crazy that they Mike Epps did a parody of it. Like it was like,
oh really? Oh wow!
Of that dude's interview, Charles something. I can't remember his name. It was not Solus. Anthony Sowell. That was the guy that was storing bodies in his house and killing crack whores. They're almost all, and that's why it went on for so long, because nobody was even looking for these girls.
Wow!
But it was crazy. He died in prison.
Well, speaking of buried bodies, did you watch the John Wayne Gacy on Peacock?
I did not.
If you ever you got to watch it. The guy, I think the guy who played Gacy is being. It said for your consideration to be nominated for like whatever the next award show, Golden Globe or Emmy. Fantastic! He did such a great job.
Right on. Yeah, I have a friend that's a huge serial killer fan. He lives in Chicago. I was just at his house last weekend, and he's a big John Wayne Gacy fan. I
liked it so much better than the Ed Gein one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Ed Gein was a letdown for me. Like it was good up until like maybe like the 5th episode, and then it went like this way, you know. So.
There was just so much in there that wasn't real.
Oh well, yeah,
and it was so much common knowledge that it wasn't real.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they had 8 episodes to film, and you can only get so much. So, it was kind of cool how they went a different. I liked it. Yeah, I mean, Charlie Hunnam was great. You know,
now he's going to be in the next season, which is
Lizzie Borden. But then I heard they're doing. I don't know if it was like. I heard they announced Lizzie Borden, but then like 3 weeks after that, and I don't know if it was real or not, but they said that they were doing
Eileen Wuornos.
Yeah, and
I think that's been done to death. I don't think we need that.
Yeah, with all the countless documentaries, like how are you going to top Charlize Theron? You know, you can't. Yeah.
No, so I don't.
But again, Lizzie Borden, like, that's been done to death too.
Yeah, I know, but it's just going to be interesting to see Charlie Hunnam actually use his real accent.
Yeah. I mean, give us someone like, I don't know, like the Toolbox Killers or.
Oh, what was it? You guys did somebody on your show once. It was the Toolbox Killer? Did you guys do an episode on him?
I think we did.
No. It was the fish guy.
Oh, from England. Yeah. Yep.
That guy is.
Yeah, the Leatherface of like England. Yeah.
That guy was no joke.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of like, and I don't like to say.
Bethany says Charlie should be in all of them, and she'd be okay with that. I think that was another problem with the Ed Gein thing. Is like once he took off his shirt, it was just like, come on, man.
Oh yeah, when he was in the lady like underwear, that? I'm like, Ed Gein did not look like that in real life. He didn't have those Hollywood chiseled abs.
No, and he lost a bunch of weight to make himself look worse.
Richard Ramirez, I agree. Yes.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Something different, something that everybody else hasn't done.
Yeah.
That's Tiki's our producer. He's the one that did that awesome intro that you see when you came on.
Okay, all right, very nice.
And the music, in case you didn't know, is actually Ryan doing the music.
Oh, okay, very cool.
Years ago, he was in a death metal band called Slim, and you can check out their stuff on YouTube. But for like forever ago. But yeah, we got every time we do a show, because I was using Jeff Hatrix from Mushroomhead, one of his side projects. I had permission to do it, but YouTube don't know I have permission to do it in other places, so I get flagged for copyright every time. And they would say your video is now sharing profits with this guy, So I guess we had to give them some of our 35 cents or whatever that we would maybe not get, but if we got, we got sick of that, so we started using Ryan's thing. But again, I guess we're now into overtime, so we're going to get up out of here. Thank you, everybody, for watching and participating in the contest. Mama Swift, I'll get your address. Brian, thank you so much, man. It's been awesome.
My pleasure.
We'll have you on again sometime soon for some good reason. Next week, Frankenstein pre-recorded episode. It will air on Christmas. Watch it whenever you feel like it. New Year's, don't know if and when we're going to do something. We might. Who knows? Maybe we'll review some New Year's Eve horror movies or something like that. But until next time, we will see you guys. What does Brewster usually say? Stay cool, freaky frighteners.
Oh, shit. There goes the neighborhood.
There goes the neighborhood. There goes the neighborhood.